The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
1st and 10.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3, this is where the ball goes anymore. The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Man open left side is Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to Antonio Brown. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
A
4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Colts.
Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
3-yard line.
Check the backer, check the backer. 25, check 25, check 25. Go 50.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check goal, bandit. Wait, 28.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Boy, tie game, 1st quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Rivers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers looking deep for Hilton. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 25.
On play action. Now Brady. And this one is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And now it's 3rd down.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
1st down.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
15-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Play action. Now it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time. Third down here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On third down, Brady. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on second and 13, Rivers eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Rivers looking deep for Hilton. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the gun, Rivers. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. Looking deep for Hilton. That's caught inside the 20. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Blankenship's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The throw over the middle taken in and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Indianapolis.
Now Rivers. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's got Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Kenny Moore. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
From the 24, Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Rodgers on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down, Hines. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Again, it's Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. They've got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
The Bucs will send
you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Darius Leonard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 22. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. From the gun, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He'll check this down to Hines. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He was trying to find Mo Alley-Cox, his tight end. That'll bring up second down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Throwing again, Rivers on second and 10. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the foot. No, it's out. Smith lost it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half, They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw right away. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. From the gun, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
Rivers with a throw complete to Hilton. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Here's Rivers. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Burton, 26 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Colts 38, Buccaneers 34. Rigobert
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Ball carrier.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And he's got it up and through.
Colts 45, Buccaneers 34. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 42. Both defenses.